Hi and welcome back to the channel. Today I am continuing with my trailer project for my mini excavator, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rip out the old wood that's still left, so that in the next step I can remove these angle bars on the sides and put in some new steel beams and new wood in between. And then there's going to be ramps in the back, and we're going to build this up a bit so we can do something about this wiggle wobble, because I don't like that. Yeah, and I think I have pretty much all the material at home right now. Mealy Bloomberg 446 5-ton Holstein, new Holstein with. Yeah, so this is an made in the USA trailer. I think the history is something like this. This was bought maybe in the 50s by the Swedish government, and they did some special hubs because the wheels are Volvo. Yeah, let's get started. So when you're cutting these in the middle, you kind of wonder why am I changing these tar. Here we have the Swedish military green, or any military green, I don't know. It smells really good. I don't know if this has ever been changed, but this is the reason why we are changing it. This and this, yeah, worse. Yeah, okay. How about that? yeah, so now that's done. And I had the idea to reinforce this trailer with a couple of beams in the middle, and I think I will place them above those. Yeah. I tried loosening this and it actually came loose, so I think maybe we can reuse the bolts, or at least we don't have to cut them, because that work is no fun. And when you try to cut the bolt, you end up grazing or going into the other material and it leaves an ugly mark. So if we can get these loose by hand, but even better would be to have a socket that would fit on these. So the question is, can we manufacture a socket without that being a huge project? So I cut 4 pieces and I'm going to put in I think 0.5 millimeter on the side. So I sacrificed the nut I got loose, and I sacrificed one of these because for some reason I have too many of these. So this is probably not going to be centered, but we'll give it a go. So if there was a prize on quick and dirty, not that bad, but close. Okay, so that one we need to cut. That one will do. I don't know if these bolts ever got switched out during the history of times, but if these are the original bolts, then the threads are really held up really nice. It turned out to be a different size. These bolts have a bigger nut, so I'm not doing another tool, and since I can cut these in the middle and take one part up and one part down, I will do that Yeah, should have thought about the fire hazard, but anyway, no harm done. I will try to prepare some more on this side so we uh, won't get into trouble.
So I powered through. This night didn't really end up as I had planned. We have had a couple of windy weeks, so it's been quite cold in the evenings, and I overdressed, and the mosquitoes came out, and then my battery died. I got some weld spray on my camera lens, and then it started to rain. I got this project to where I wanted it tonight. It's now taken apart. The next step is to start cutting some steel beams for the bed reinforcement. Yeah.
Not much, but I will try to bring out some more material. I already found this beam, which I think will be perfect to use here up in the front. It's really hot today, and I'm quite overdressed for the temperature, but was too long. Too long. Wasn't my day today. 3 out of 4. Let's check this one. Too long. The idea here is to put these 2 beams on top of the existing ones, and we will close that gap with a plate, and then we will reinforce this quite significantly, and the rest of the bed will be wood as it was originally. It's been a while since I had any time on this project, but a couple of nights ago I went over to my friend and he cut out some parts for the ramps, so I'm a bit eager to test what theory works in practice. So the idea here is that these are going to be mounted 3, maybe 4 on each side, and these are going to be mounted on the ramps. So, and then we're going to have a round bar going straight through these, and the round bar is going to be welded into these 3, and this means that we can side shift the ramps approximately 1 ramp width. So my first measurements was to these 2 points, and I grinded those, and then I thought, but wait a minute, this is not correct. So I did some calculations, and those I messed up, because this was actually the correct places. So I've tacked these on, so the process of getting the height would be easier. So now I will cut these loose and move them to the correct places and tack, and then weld them again. So measure twice, cut once, or yeah. After some measurement trouble, I finally got this tacked up. Stick welding isn't really my stick. I like the mag welder much better. So my plan here is I'm going to just tack weld most part of everything I do here outside, and then I'm going to bring this inside and finish up with the mag welder. But the idea here is that we have this position, and we can slide it like this. So we have 350 millimeters of travel. That's about 14 inches. See, I bought this so I could easily read both scales. And I will do 14 inches, 350 millimeter wide ramps. That's the idea. They will just be upright, and we will have a chain for that. I think I will do them 120. That's about there, and then we get a pretty nice, this edge will line up pretty good with the ramps. I'm not really sure if I'm going to have this bar. I haven't decided if I'm going to have the complete length or if I will cut it